Hello. If I can get everything set. This is all working and everything. Okay. Give me just a second. There we go. So, welcome in, Katniss. What was originally happening is I had a new thing made that was made for the avatars, and apparently my computer does not want to work with it. But it's supposed to let me to switch tabs and stuff like instantly. So I have no idea why it's not doing that. But it's working. I'm working. I'm up. I'm streaming. And I'm in my Vulfen avatar today. Why? Because my Vulper does not have the right lighting here. I gotta figure out how to change the lighting on it. But hopefully everything's working, everything can hear me, and welcome on in. I've been lately on a Mega Man kick, so I have Mega Man X music playing. But yeah, I have all my avatars. Like, I'm gonna see if it's gonna work real quick. Let's see. All right. So if I do this just right, you can't see it, but I can. I should be able to go in VR chat without looking at my screen, and voila. That's what the asset does. It lets me control all my OBS for screen changing in VR chat. My friend Kobe is the one who introduced me to it. She used it on her last stream. And it's like, that's going to make everything so much easier when I stream. And it actually does help, as long as it doesn't keep crashing. I'm trying to figure out why that particular program keeps crashing, but it works. I had to update a handful of avatars with the parameters for this to work. But hey, it's working. I got done working in one day. Hello, guys. Welcome on in. I'm not sure if you were here, if you just popped in as I was doing my little spiel for my new asset. Give me a second. I'll be right back. And then live again. And if everything worked, because I'm not looking at my OBS right now, it just went to be right back. And then came right back to live. But welcome on, Gaz. How you doing? There we go. Overlay should be working now, either way. And thank you again for following the other day. So I didn't get a chance to introduce myself in crud. I'm gonna say Wolfie's stream because I can't remember their first name. But I'm Chrono Flash. I am a complete dork. I listen to rock music. I chat and chill and everything. And you're welcome, Gaz. By the way, all I can think about right now is someone just playing a little video game and trying to say, do not disturb me. Because the last time I heard the name Gaz was Invader Zim. Not a bad thing. One of my favorite shows of all time. But I like chatting with people. That I don't do a lot of streams. It's usually like 1 or 2 hours at a time. Unless it's my day off, in which case then I'll do a full 4, 5, or 6 hours. It just varies. So, it also depends on what I'm in the mood for. I mainly do VR chat lately, but I also do games. It varies. And lately, I've been in a Mega Man kick. I don't know why I say Mega Mood. Word of advice, don't stream after work. You are tired. But yeah, I've been in a Mega Man kick lately to where like I started looking up old stuff. Thank you. This is the first avatar and well, I'm gonna say the Chrono set. That and my main avatar does not work in this world. The lighting is too dark. But can't go wrong with a small fox. And it's adorable. I do have several avatars. Matter of fact, I am... How many do I have right now? I keep losing count. I have... If I don't include every variant uploaded, I have at least 35 avatars max. Like... I have like 5 avatars that are nothing but Nova Beast, but retextured. But if you like my streams and you like my avatars, well, this one I retextured myself, but I have a lot of other avatars that I have a weakness for cute stuff. That's the reason why I have this. And I just need to apparently get used to my puppeteering. But my main avatar isn't what you would say cute. She is designed to be cool. And is technically what I would call my true form. Chronos Kitsune. We'll call this my power restrained form. Which makes me cute and adorable. But you'll see me in different avatars throughout. It just depends on what the world needs and everything. So right now, it's like, all right. This world, so the Vulfens have their own meetup along with some avatars. And we usually go here. Just like, all right, I'm going to this world. I'm going to use my Vulfen today. But for the most part, if you ever see an avatar with these glasses, this hairstyle, the color scheme, it's usually me. We'll call it my motif. And wasn't joking when I said I am a dork. Welcome back in, Katniss. I'm guessing you're... Let's see if I remember right. You're taking a break from dancing for right now, because you're off at the moment. I'm doing well. How was your dancing over the weekend, by the way? See, I remember. I've been remembering stuff about my viewers. I'm taking a small break, but tonight gotta dance again. It was chaos. But at least wasn't fun. Because at least it's fun, then it's worth it. Or you get to meet new people. 8 hours straight danced on a Saturday and danced 3 hours on Sunday. Ooh. Ooh, you gotta be tired after that. So, yeah. Granted, I don't dance a lot, but I used to play DDR all the time. Like, non-stop. So, like, yeah, it's not the same premise as your dancing, but oh my god. I know the soreness of the muscles. It's not fun. But I hope you're completely fine and enough time for tonight. And then hopefully you can rest tomorrow. Heck, that's the reason why I'm trying to increase my stream times little by little. I also realize I'm using the muscles I barely use because those muscles are complaining. I can foresee that being I need to learn how to puppeteer this properly. Where's my closed eyes? Ah! Oh no! My controls aren't working. But well, at least you know which muscles to work on for like a better wording. Trying not to use as much, if possible. So yeah, avatar editing now, some of them to make them holiday. I'm getting ready to do the same thing soon too. Except for one avatar. I do have one avatar that's technically Christmas ready. I just gotta change her shirt, and that's it. I have a cat avatar by the name of Noel. And it's the first avatar I had for VR chat. Well. Oh, you're one of the dancers that's... You use your entire body for it. Gotcha. I cannot do that. Let's just say permanently damaged Achilles heel. So I am limited on what I can do. And it's not fun. Heck, if I ever get full body, I'm probably going to be doing like sit down, up, sit down, up, sit down, up. Oh, what goal did you hit, Gaz? Not to mention I also dance IRL, so yeah. Yippee! Yippee! So, you basically just dance all the time. You don't get any rest. You need to get some rest so you don't hurt yourself permanently, like I did. Nice, Gaz. Honestly, my follower goals are just for me to keep going. My main goal is getting affiliate. Because I can't do any channel point wise until I get affiliate. And it's been years in the making, but I'm finally doing the effort to put it in. Most of the times, if I'm not dancing, I'm working. If I'm not working or dancing, I'm watching a movie in VR chat or occasionally drinking nights, but that has been a long time since... Oof. So basically, if you're not doing VR dancing, you're working or dancing, or when you're in the free time, you're just like relaxing and watching movies. I get that. Because you know what I usually do? If I'm not on VR chat and I'm not working, I'm sitting on my computer. I'm sitting on my computer doing video editing, avatar editing, while watching something. And heck, at least that's a break from all that. I don't sit over there. I sit in front of it, and I don't want to sit on my computer that I... No, I can get it. Like, I'm only at my computer and watching stuff if I'm not in VR. If I'm in VR, I try to avoid my computer. I got 2 monitors that are $300 for each. Granted, I didn't pay for them. Bun did. But I'm not getting more monitors if I punch it. Same thing with my PS5, my GameCube, and my PS2 that are hooked up. If I go, they're done. Along with my controller. And by the way, I just read it wrong. You gotta love someone who's a little bit tired. We make like sound like we are crazy. Yeah. Now I had a busy day yesterday and everything. So Bun Bun took me out for my birthday lunch, and we had some drinks, and they were really good. Like, really good to where I had a flight of 4 different crushes. And, they didn't last. I hit my monitor for playing Beat Saber, and it has a few deep scratches in the screen. Oh, the second I read 4K monitor, ooh, I felt that. I felt that. Mine aren't even 4K. Mine are... My highest goes up to 1440. I personally don't care about 4K. If I get a better computer, fine. But yeah. When I do Beat Saber Plus Feet, which I made content from, I hit my toe against the edge of my bed. Oh, I do that all the time. Ouch. Ooh. Oof. Heck, I hit my elbow on my bed frame. And for reference, yeah, I had the exact same thing. I have a massive play space, and somehow I still hit stuff. I'm in a studio apartment, basically. I can look from one edge of the room to the other, no problem. And yet somehow I still hit the bed frame. Katniss, I think we both, you and me, have been cursed by a black cat. Apparently it crossed our paths and we're just destined to hit our toes. And it's... Yeah. Heck, to be honest, I'm on my bed right now because my legs are killing me from work. Mainly because I was mainly the only one doing work. But hopefully I can get Beat Saber working at some point with my avatars and live. So everything's working perfectly. That is my next, besides affiliate, that is my next goal. I want to get my Beat Saber set up so I can stream it. I suck at Beat Saber, but it'll be fun. My main problem is I don't have the habit of going like this. I can actually go full motions, and I know that's not what I'm supposed to do. But when you're trained using katanas and stuff, you can't break the habit. If you have a medium play space or a small play space, you can count your steps and know your boundaries. Yet some people manage to hit stuff. They say that having a big play space would be unlikely to hit something. Trust me, that is false. Yes, that is 100% false. Because, to be honest, the bigger the room, the more likely you're going to miscount. And for someone who has size 13 shoes, so if I'm counting each step to where it's like, oh, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, I'm already miscounting. Switch Tokyo to Albuquerque for me. And I'll just proceed to take a wrong turn. That's why I keep spares of my VR so I don't care if I breaks. I don't have that luxury. I break it, I gotta rebuy it. And it's not gonna be fun. I got this for free because it was a birthday gift last year. I would have to put money down. Granted, I would give me an excuse to buy a Quest 3, but I would have to put money down I don't have. Worst case scenario, I just stream games until I have enough money for it. Using VNeon or VC Phase, but I like being in VR chat. Heck, if you know who Fillion is, she keeps breaking VR stuff because she can afford it. If you ever wonder where all the index stuff is, it's because she keeps breaking her stuff. And yeah, I get that. And honestly, hopefully, if I could get full body tracking, and, well, I'm not sure if the thing started for a second. If I ever get full body tracking and can afford it, you know I'm going to do some stupid stuff in here. I am going to find an actual boxing world to where I can go like this and have fun. I don't think I have that many hours yet. But I do know someone who has more hours than you, because she basically lives in it. Besides Katniss. I'm pretty sure Katniss might have you beat. Waiting for the index too, but damn, they're taking their sweet old time on that. Like, I have no idea why. Like you're taking just as long on that as Half-Life 3. And I would rather have the Index 2 over Half-Life 3 at this point. But yeah, Amy Doggy, from the moment she wakes up after eating until she goes to sleep, she's in VR chat. Except for this week where she's in MFF and visiting her parents. Holy tamale! That is a lot. To about 25K hours? Yeah, you have Amy Doggy beat by like a landslide. Yeah, that's a lot of Beat Saber. That's the equivalent of me playing Guitar Hero. Which, if I could find one of those freaking new Rift Masters, I would totally download Clone Hero, get all my Guitar Hero tracks, and go gung-ho on stream. First song to play, not Freebird. And you got me beat too, guys. I do not have that many hours in Beat Saber. As much as like rhythm games, I cannot play it right. I also have a bad tendency of going, ow! Right, I'm gonna switch the music up real quick. I want some funky rhythms. And hey, where's that playlist? There it is. And I can't remember, is my little thing showing up for the song tracks? Yes, it is. Okay. We are now set. Not just lives, works in too. Dancing. Also, Crow can't dance. Yeah, there's a, believe it or not, there's a lot of people. I'm not sure if that's okay. I'm having trouble with connecting to my headset. I'm doing everything wirelessly. Yeah, there's a lot of people that sleep in VR. Heck, I sleep in VR every so often. It's actually pretty relaxing if you can get set up just right. Heck, I'll go into a nice raining world. It's nice and dark with blue light tones, with some relaxing music and occasional lightning, and it helps me go to sleep. It's not for everyone. It varies. Your real life is virtual, and and your IRL is virtual. If that made sense. I don't eat in VR. I do have my limits. But I will drink in VR. I will make me a nice little cocktail with a Kickstart and Seagrams and go to a bar world and have fun. My only limit is eating. I have weird OCD. Oh, my hands can be this type of dirty, blah, 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 blah. But if I'm near electronics... Oh, still, I want the right face. Nope, that's the wrong one. Ah, I forgot this one doesn't have an angry face. I cannot touch my electronics at all if my hands are covered in anything. Like, I am so OCD, I will put chips in a bowl, have them slightly crushed up, and just go, Hey, Mia. Sorry I haven't been able to message you back. I'm still looking for the photo. My one hard drive has decided it's going to implode, so now I gotta go into it and figure out where it's at now. and I've had a busy weekend. I've been pretty well, especially since I got to drink yesterday. And still somehow feeling the slight effects of it. Yeah, my Bun, who's my wife, decided we're going to go to Mad Hatter Cafe for your birthday. And it's like, okay, I get to have ramen and alcohol. Anyway, I'm going to finish up this Avatar work and whatnot. I wish you a lovely stream and stay safe and positive. Don't forget to stay hydrated as well. I will! Thank you, Katniss! Now, where's my water? I knew I should have put it closer. I'll get it in a little bit. It's a short stream anyway. I drank plenty when I was at work. I had a Red Hatter. Mad Hatter. But you have a good one, Katniss. But that water has chlorine in it. That wouldn't be good for my stomach. But but let's see. There we go. I will check Discord again after the stream because I'm doing a short stream today. So I mainly just want to focus on it. Especially since I only have I technically started 30 minutes ago and I only have an hour left. Because my goal is to just stream when I can. I still got to stay on a sleep schedule because Bumble works at daytime. I work overnights. I get home, she's gone. And that's the only time I can guarantee that I can get some sleep after streaming. So I'll check them out as I'm winding down before I lay down. By the way, I always love Katniss's puns. They're perfecto. I'm not sure she's still here. I just wish there was more. Why is Word with Word on stream still playing? Has that been playing this entire time? Holy crud, it has. Yes. There we go. Well, we're going to be hearing that sound throughout the VOD later. I thought I stopped it earlier. So. While we're here, because I might change the scenery up a little bit. And we're local. There we go. So let's go ahead and change up the scenery a little bit. If I remember where the bar's at. It's almost as if they got rid of it for some reason. We can always go into the lazy river. Whee! See, I don't even have to move anything. It does it for us. But I'm pretty sure this would cause motion sickness for some people. There we go. Who knows? Maybe we'll find the magical bar I've been looking for that it's been an elusive for me for the last 3 trips here. I know it exists. There we go. Though I could be relaxing right now. Let's see. Nope, nope. I am not sure how cursed I look right now. Severely, apparently. Yeah, this is not a good angle. It looks like I am having trouble getting up. There we go. Severely relaxing. And I get to be comfy in my bed too. But it's not as entertaining as me being everywhere else. But hey. That's right. I was still out of flying mode. It would help if I remembered where it's at. There we go. But it's not the first time I've done this in VR chat. I've lounged in another beach world, and everyone just kept watching. Right here, picking up a bloody martini and just sipping it on stream. At least that's what I think was at that beach world. I could be wrong. Thank you, guys. Thank you a lot. And I'm glad you're enjoying the stream too, because I never know if I'm entertaining or not, but I try to be my own goofball self as much as I can. There we go. It would help if I could actually see my actual camera. Hey, turn off flying. There we go. That's much better. Now I can see everything a lot better. And I control the camera myself now. And this shows you how good I like my music. Even my rock, it must have a lot of bass. The one time I can't listen to the song, because I don't have full body tracking. Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I want full body tracking. So I can actually dance on stream a little bit. Not sure when I'll get that, but when I do, I am willing to break a leg on stream if I have to for dancing. But hey, Christmas time's coming up. maybe I can get some. Who knows? Like my beats fast and my bass down low. All right. There we go. All right, I got sick of laying down. I actually want to be up for a little bit. I'll be laying down all the rest of the day. I need to be up. I need to do exercise. Cronin also needs to get a drink soon. And hopefully everyone that does click on it gets entertained and everything. Because I'm literally here. Granted, I like playing games on stream and everything, but what I like more is I have a bad tendency, depending on how it goes, because I don't like talking to a certain extent in real life, which is weird because you give me the right subject, I won't shut up about it. Oh, you play Magic Gathering? What deck do you play? What format? Blah, 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 blah. My favorite deck is red. I like mono burn, blah, blah, blah. And I'll keep just going on a spiel. I'm like, what cartoon character is it? For lack of a better example, because I can't think of one off the top of my head right now, I'm like Pinkie Pie, who's excited as heck. Like, it's the best example I can think of right now. And then I'm like the exact opposite. I was like, yeah, okay, I get it, blah, 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 I have no words, thank you, though, blah, blah, blah. Which would be Fluttershy from the same show. But I like talking to people and everything. Like, heck, I like playing the time zone guessing game. Why? Because I have friends in Italy, France, Illinois, Ohio, and I have a fan that's in, I'm going to say fan because he does come in on a regular basis, in Hawaii. And I also have friends in the Netherlands. And some of them are different time zones. So, the time zone game is, if anyone says a time and it says blank, it's like, I start going into, so I'm like making things into games to a certain extent. So at work, if stuff needs to get done, I'll play Time Attack, which is me literally trying to get it all done as fast as I can, with it being done right. I haven't lost yet. Well, time zone game is they'll say, yeah, it's blank for me. So it's like, they say it's like it's set, let's see. It is 9:07. So say it's 10 a.m. where you're at. And let's see. I'm trying to do the calculations right in my head. All right. And they say it's 4 p.m. So that's 6 time zones. So where I live, which is the East Coast, so right now it's 9 a.m. So in Italy, it would be 3 p.m. Illinois, it is 8 a.m. Hawaii, it's, let's see, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's 4 a.m. So, like, it's kind of like GeoGuessr almost. It's just, that's basically what the premise of time zone is. You would think 2 p.m. So you're somewhere in Europe or the far left of Africa. Well, the continent of Africa. Or I'm missing my time zones up, and you're somewhere in the Atlantic. But I'm going to say somewhere on the left side of Europe. But to be fair, the one that lived in Hawaii, the time zone threw me off. It's like, wait a minute. If you're not in the Philippines, where are you? They went, oh, I'm in Hawaii. And I was like, of course, the one state that's in the Philippines time zone. How am I supposed to guess that? See, I can't guess by country because it isn't always 100%. For example, Italy and France are in the same time zone. At least where my two friends are at. Same thing with the Netherlands. The Netherlands, depending on which one you're at, is the same time zone as France and Italy. And then depending on, so in the United States, Illinois, depending on which part of Illinois you're in, changes up what time zone you're in. You could be in the same state, cross this one little border of the time zone. It's like, hey, it's 3 p.m. Sorry, it's 4. I didn't leave the state yet. Yeah, we know, but the time zone line's right over there. Why? And honestly, where I live, there's a town where half of it's in one state and the other half is another state. And the town's name is literally named after the first half of each state. And if I go with any more, you'll guess where I live, unfortunately. See, I can be entertaining when I want to be. That's just a matter of when. And why did I sound like Yoda for a second? Drink a musket. Which track is this? There we go. Oh. A track I haven't heard in a while. Gotcha. I really do want some full body track and so I could dance. Even if it's just rave dancing, I would like to dance. Or rocking out. I've also noticed something that's a little trend with me. I don't know why. With the exception of 3 people since I've started streaming again in VR chat that I'm close friends with, or regulars in my stream. They're in the United Kingdom or Europe in general. I'm guessing I just have the perfect time slot for that or something. Heck, the only VR chat meetup I can usually go to is on a Saturday morning at 10 a.m. my time. Why? Because it's the only time I can guarantee that I'm off. Or I should say, off to attend. But almost half of my viewers are in the... So you have the opposite situation. Yours is mainly in the States. Mine are mainly in Europe. That includes my friends, too. My friend Dressa, Siren, Radius, if he doesn't watch my streams, but I go to his meetups, and his wife Kobe, who's a streamer, they're all in the United Kingdom. Not United Kingdom, in Europe. crud. Who lives? I cannot remember which one of my friends lives in the UK. That's horrible of me. That is severely horrible of me. But yeah, you never know who's going to be watching. Heck, I've had, who knows, I could have had a viewer that was from Japan who was just popping in watching me play, what was I playing at the time? Phantasy Star Online or Atlas, which I'll probably pick up again on Friday. Mainly because I got a manager's meeting at 1. I get off at 6 a.m. in the morning. It's like, what's the point of me going to sleep? I might as well stay up, game, have a fun time before I get pissed off. And then come home and do some stress relief with Dark Souls or something. Or Sonic Generations. I need to pick that up for Steam sale ends. Where's my anime fans at? If you do not know what anime this is, we need to educate you. This is a classic. At least I'm hoping the music's still playing right. Isn't it? Let's see. Oh, this isn't even the opening version. Okay. So, alright. You know what I haven't done yet? And it's always fun? We're gonna go down the slide. Whee! Alright. Time to take full advantage of the terms of service on Twitch. Customization. Swimsuit time! You gotta love the loopholes on Twitch. Technically, I'm playing video games, so I do not have to follow the same terms as a VTuber. You gotta love loopholes. And I just remember there's a teleporter. Crud. Oh well. We're already up here. Alright. Let's see if I can get this position just right. Okay. May I ask how long you've been... It's actually hard to say. So, before we go down the slide, let me think about this. So... I would have to say, since I was back in high school, so it's been... Holy crap, it's been a long time. I graduated in 2010. So, it's been at least, well, say 15 minimum. I'm saying 15 because one of my favorite movies growing up was Lion King. My other favorite movie was Robin Hood, Jungle Book. And what was it called? Titan AE. And it's not because also what made you want to be one. So hard to explain. Man, because this is a safer work stream, kind of. I will say that I had feelings for certain characters. And it's like, in high school, I started having more access to the internet, and it's like, yeah, that explains a lot. And then Star Fox came, got Star Fox Adventures, Crystal's another nail in the coffin. And then Zootopia came out, and then it was this, bury me in the ground now, I am now furry. I know 100%. I know that makes me sound down bad, but this is my favorite Disney movie now. And it's, yes, Judy Hopps, but Nick Wilde too, but that's not the main reason, because the story's well made and it's presented in a really good way. And I'm actually waiting for the next season. Not the next season. Next movie. I was thinking next season because the second movie has the same premise as Beastars Season 2. But some of it's because I like the artwork. I like some of the people in the community and everything. Like, if you want to be technical, even though I wouldn't count it as an actual relationship, I think my first actual relationship was through Telegram with someone, and it was the first time I was doing stuff. Like, I was in 2 little meets on Telegram. One was this type of oriented. This other one was purely wholesome. No adult content allowed. And in that group, I would host movie nights. And we would come together for once a week to watch something. And I would let them vote what they wanted to watch. Or in case of my one night, I said, we're watching SWAT Cats. Why? Well, I told them, like, I have a surprise. I made custom bumpers to play in between the episodes. Because I like playing old commercials. Good commercials, but commercials in between the episodes, so there would be like a little break between them. And they went like, how long did that take you? Yeah, I made that while we were watching the episode. And I did the same thing with Adult Swim. I did a complete Adult Swim theme night. So I let them pick certain episodes, and while we were watching the episodes, I would literally make those old black and white, just pure text Adult Swim bumpers. Like, I literally had one where it literally shows Navi from Legend of Zelda going across the screen going, hey, listen, hey, listen, hey, listen. As it keeps going across the screen, I literally have a shotgun slowly popping up like Adult Swim style. And it just cocks and blows like it would be on Adult Swim, shooting Navi off, going like, yeah, that's better. Pure Adult Swim humor type of stuff. And it's one of those like, all right, from here on out, I know I have a community. We all know we're weird. That doesn't matter. We all like each other. It's all fun and games and everything. And we're not losing our eyes. Hopefully. Might if I'm on VR chat enough, but it's weird being married to someone. We're gonna call them normies because we already know what the term is. Though it's weird. So hear this out. All right. So my wife says she has no interest in any furry stuff, right? I have count them. I have 4 things against her that prove that, hun, you're a furry. 1, you like Zootopia. More specifically, you want me to cosplay as Nick Wilde. Strike number 1. Strike number 2. You like BNA for the wolf guy. And when you said, I like this character, the first time, you did not say in his human form. You said him in general. So the second I say, hun, you know you didn't say it right. You said, you what? It's like, you're a furry now. He's a wolf. said, no, in his human form. And it's like, strike 2 there. Strike 3. What was it? She likes watching Beastars. She doesn't have any interest in any of the characters in a romantic way, but she watches it when it releases new episodes. Strike number 3. And more importantly, strike number 4, she married me. Zootopia is really good. Don't worry about what version you get. There are several versions. You're going to hear several versions. The only difference is in each country, they changed out one of the news reporters to be more culturally relative. So in the U.S., I can't remember what it is because it's been a while. But the rest of it I remember because I remember stuff weirdly. Canada has a moose in exchange. China has a panda. Australia, if I remember right, has a koala, if I remember right, or a kangaroo. But it's actually a really good story. More specifically, it's a very well done movie about discrimination. It's literally a discrimination movie. But it's told in a really good way to where it's not too under the rug. Like, there's cutscenes for Zootopia that change the entire story. In the original story, all the predators had shock collars. They keep them calm. This was the original premise. And it's like, okay, I understand why you got rid of that. I'm going to skip this real quick. Because I can't tell if it's the track or my player. And I need to find out if it is. It might have been a song. Okay. Back to our chat. But it changes the entire story completely. So it goes from one type of story to a different type of story based off how they change the cutscenes. Because it goes from these predators basically being under control of the prey versus the prey, for lack of better wording, but I'm going to just say discriminating because we already know what I'm trying to say. As like, even your protagonist, who initially wasn't discriminating, at one point after all the events she goes through, unintentionally begins discriminating. Because her fear gets a hold of her. So, it's definitely, I recommend. Some people say it's overrated. I personally think it's good. Like, it's really good. You could change out the animals for humans in a certain extent, and the story would still make sense. Like, a hell of a lot. Then again, you're talking to someone who likes turning red. For totally different reasons. And it's not because, girl turns into red panda. No, there's a lot of anime references in that movie. Heck, there's an Evangelion reference at the beginning of that movie. Heck, I am pretty sure they have whoever the band is in that movie, I'm pretty sure they play one of the songs from the movie on my radio station at work every single day. And it's like, holy crud. They actually have a Disney song on here. Too bad it's a boy band. Whee! Slide time. But yeah, I would definitely recommend Zootopia at some point. Woo! But everyone has their own taste and everything. But at the end of the day, like I said, I like turning red. Is that everyone's cup of tea? No. But at the end of the day, it's my cup of tea, and I'm going to drink it. And to be fair, it's not an obligation anyway. I would say, though, my favorite Disney movie of all time is The Lion King. That is a perfect... Granted, it's literally Hamlet with lions. But it's good Hamlet with lions. Honestly, I wish they would have animated Mufasa like they did the Frog Princess. That way, it's like realistically, it's Rafiki telling Kid Kiara a story of how Mufasa came to reign. That's like, why do we need a live action of this? Granted, I'm glad you're remaking Atlantis: The Lost Empire in live action. That movie makes sense. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Zootopia. You can't go wrong with Lion King, and you most definitely can't go wrong with Robin Hood. Disney's Robin Hood. That marks off a lot of boxes in the furry list, and that's all I'm going to say. Whee! Alright, beach overlook. But to be fair, I grew up on The Lion King. So, like, I am 100%... If someone puts that movie on, it's like... It means no worries for the rest of your days. Apparently, I need something to drink because I cannot hit that note. Yay! Heck, I swear, The Lion King to me, and Lilo and Stitch to me, is like The Corpse Bride and Night Before Christmas to my wife. Why is... I'm going to rotate the cameras a little bit better. There we go. There I can see. Now I can see the camera. Thank you. There you are. I'm going to grab you. Come here. Come here. Come on. It doesn't want to come to me. Come on. There we go. Much better. Okay. But I have too many Disney favorites. If I were going to go into a top 20 list of my favorite movies, over half of it would be Disney. And I'm including Pixar on that list too now because Disney basically owns them. Let's see. I think the only Disney movie I have never seen is Mars Needs Moms. And I'm talking about animated, by the way. There's plenty of live-action Disney movies I have never seen because they made a lot of live-action movies back in the day. Heck, they made a live-action Treasure Island before they made Treasure Planet, which is a really good movie. And they could do a live-action remake of that. There is a giant catalog, unfortunately, when it comes to Disney and their animated stuff now. They went from release, few years release, to new movie. But I will say, if you're going to watch anything new by Pixar, Turning Red is, at least, given, depending on your taste, is at least one watch. You at least need one watch. And same thing with Soul. Soul is... It's a very unique movie, what they decided to do with it. And its ending is very melancholy. If you know what that word actually means. Why the hell is this under here? Oh, it's Russell Buck. Gotcha. I'm going to skip that for now. And I'm going to skip this one because of lyrics. A song that screams furry really quick. Wait a minute. Why can I not... There we go. Okay. But yeah, I definitely would recommend Soul. When it came out on Disney Plus for Christmas or Thanksgiving, can't remember which one it came out for. I'm pretty sure it was Christmas, though. Me and my wife literally lay down and watched the entire movie. The only thing we had a problem with it was the ending. But when you think of the context of the movie, there was no other way to end the movie. Like, unfortunately, the way they did the ending is the perfect way to do the ending. There's no other way to do it. And if I tell you what happens, it ruins the entire movie. That's how good of an ending choice it is, in my opinion. Like, there's a few movies where I regret watching. Dragon Ball Evolution. No Dragon Ball movie. It is something completely different. Avatar, The Last Airbender live-action movie. It is a trash fire. Warriors of Virtue. I have no idea why I liked watching it as a kid. Rewatching it now, it hurts my eyes. Same thing with Three Ninjas. High Noon and Mega Mountain. I don't know why I would watch it nonstop. I think it's because it had Hulk Hogan in it. I have no idea why I would watch that nonstop. Surf Ninjas. I know why I watched that nonstop, and I will still watch it nonstop. That movie's hilarious. Like I said, I am not one for tasting movies. My movie choices are kind of weird. Heck, my favorite anime right now is Shangri-La Frontier and Dandadan. And I barely hear anyone talking about the one. See? See, I warned you. I warned you guys. If it's a subject matter I like talking about, I won't shut up. I am a selective extrovert. Oh, what's this one? Eminem adopts a dragon. We'll keep it on. But yeah. Heck, you get me talking about video games. Oh boy, there's a whole nother can of worms that says, we're gonna open. You just gotta pass me the can first. More specifically, we're gonna open up that can of worms. It's gummy worms, and I'm just gonna guzzle it down because that's how much I like video games. Okay, this song is actually pretty good. I may have to favorite this one before I forget. But if you want to talk about good movies that people don't really watch, I think it's called Sea Serpent. It's on Netflix. It's literally about this monster hunter and this little girl who find this sea serpent. And by midway in the movie, because they finally find the monster, they come to find out this monster isn't evil or anything. You come to find out the people that hired them to kill the monster, it's for totally greedy purposes. This monster has no... Basically, We'll say that's like How to Train Your Dragon. It's another version of How to Train Your Dragon, but it's really good. How many games do I have on Steam? Oh. The better question is, how many games I don't have thanks to Humble Bundle? Last time I counted, I have 400 and something on Steam. Alone. That's not including my Nintendo, my Super Nintendo, my N64, my GameCube, my Wii U, my Switch, my Game Boy Color, my Game Boy Advance, my DS, my 3DS. And that's just Nintendo by itself. I also have PS1, PS2, PS4, PS5. And I used to have Xbox and 360, but I got rid of those. Oh, wait a minute. I also forgot a PSP. Yes, I have owned every single system of Nintendo at some point. I sold the Virtual Boy because it broke. But yeah, you want to talk about gamer? Oh yeah, I grew up on games thanks to my dad. He had a Genesis when he had me. I played his Genesis when I got old enough. I was playing Sonic at the age of 2. I was playing Sonic at the age of 3. I played the N64 when it came out. We played Mario. PlayStation came out, and my dad got Final Fantasy VII. Worst decision of his life, because we hijacked the PlayStation, me and my sis, and played the entire game. And it's like, hey, you finally want to see the ending since you couldn't play it because you couldn't beat the first boss? And he went, okay. He literally went, holy crud. How much did I miss? And we went, a lot. And then when the entire family each got PSPs, my mom, my dad, me, and my one brother, I modded my dad's on purpose so I can give him my copy of Crisis Core. And he played that and went like, that was pretty good. Then proceeds to play Resistance nonstop. Oh, which one's this one? I am going to skip that one. Work for me. There we go. All right, what time is it anyway? Oh, I got 19 minutes. Holy crud. Time is flying this stream. Time flies when you're having fun. But yeah, I have a lot of games. Heck, I literally just got Atlas. I bought it for a friend too. We're both playing it nonstop. He played it for 10 hours in one day. The first gaming console I ever played on was Sega Master System 2. Pretty much became master of Sonic the Hedgehog. So Master System. Wait a minute, wouldn't that be Mega Drive for you? Because that would be the Sega Genesis. Are we talking about 16-bit or 18-bit system? I'm curious now. Like, when it comes to gaming in the UK, the only reference I have is Cat Icarus. Everything else, I gotta do my own research on. I thought Mega Drive was the UK version. Yeah, you had a Mega Drive, which would be the Master System 2. Okay. Holy crud, yeah. My dad had Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 and Sonic CD because it had a CD add-on. Holy crud, I would stay up with my cousin when I visited because he gave the Genesis to my grandmother so she would have a system for the little ones to play. Hey, at least you got to still play Sonic. Master System Sonic's not as bad as people think. It's better than the Game Gear version. And I have played every single Sonic game at one point. The only game I haven't played right now is Sonic X Shadow, and I'm buying that later tonight. Name it Sonic game, I have played it. Unfortunately, but I've played it. Sonic the Friars, I've played it. Sonic the Hedgehog Arcade, I've played it. Tails Sky Patrol, I played it. I'm not joking. I literally bought the Mega Collection and the Gems Collection for my GameCube. I have the Genesis Collection on Steam. I had bought it on the Xbox initially. I have Sonic Origins on my Switch, along with the Sega Ages versions of Sonic. I am a hedgehog fanatic. So much, I actually own a pet hedgehog. Her name is Mooney. It rhymes with loony. Why is Words on Streams playing again? It is not. Oh, crap. The game samples the same sound effects. Okay. Okay, I have to get used to that. But hey, if you got really good at that game, there's people still trying to speedrun that. Because that's one of the harder versions of Sonic to speedrun. Because how precise you got to be at it. Heck, I regret not recording it, but I did at college. It was brief, but I had the world record for Sonic CD at one point. But I had no evidence. So it's like, all right, let me pop it in 15 minutes. It's like, okay, anyone else want to play? They went, no. It's like, okay, I'll go ahead and pack it up and head out. Then come to find out, at the time that I played the game, I had just barely beaten the world record. As like, holy crud, why wasn't I recording everything back then? Don't. So, I think when it comes to Sonic X Shadow Generations, I want to see how well my computer can handle it, along with my V2 model. If it can handle it after a stress test, I will play that on Friday and then do my other games on Saturday after my meetup. Or vice versa. That's some baby thing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The only game I can really speedrun called 18 Floors is a VR game. It takes place entirely in an elevator. I played that once. Wait a minute. I think I've seen speedruns on that on speedrun.com. I say give it a try if you can find a way to record it. Because if I remember, they only accept VR recordings of that. So it has to be your perspective. But I speedrun a few games. I used to speedrun Monster Hunter World on missions. I still hold second place in one mission. Granted, it's defunct because of updates, but I hold second place in one mission, and I hold fourth place in another one. I do Sonic level speedruns. I initially had the 36th place for Indigo Park before it updated, and my run got obsolete. What else? I'm practicing Mega Man right now. Because I used to play those growing up. I have the Mega Man Anniversary Collection on my GameCube, and I would play that nonstop too. But I say speedruns are fun, especially if you start getting really good at them. But, like, I personally, the only game I've ever felt comfortable speedrunning fully, from beginning to end, was Indigo Park. Sonic the Hedgehog, if it's Sonic Frontiers or Sonic Adventure 2, I need practice. I can barely do the Hedgehog Space Program glitch in Frontiers. And that's a pain in the butt to time out. So imagine trying to time that out through an entire speedrun. It's not going to happen. Heck, it took me... Holy crud. It took me 50-something tries to get my one time for Sonic Frontiers. If you want to see them, it's as ChronoFlash on speedruns.com. Matter of fact, I might have a link of it down in my channel. But holy crud, the times I'm getting on there, it took forever, and I'm playing on PS5. And now I'm playing on PC, which requires even more precision because my computer doesn't slow down from it at all. Which is saying something because it slows down for VR chat, which tells me I need an upgrade. My first full body tracking, and then PC upgrade. But yeah, I say give it a try. Because You don't have to stream it. I don't stream my speedruns because you don't always get the best speeds if you're playing on PC. But if you're playing an old game and there's a way for you to play it legitimately, or some communities like allow emulators. So like I own Naruto Ultimate Storm. Oh, Naruto Ninja Council and Ninja Council 2 on Game Boy Advance. I have no way, because I don't have a Game Boy Advance player on my GameCube yet, I have no way to record those on actual hardware. However, the community allows speedruns on one particular emulator on one particular version, and you must have the Game Boy Advance BIOS. Do I emulate? I'm not going to say. What I will say is if I want to speedrun it, I technically have the option. As long as I set a camera in front of my little Game Boy Advance in the worst possible quality ever. But hey, heck, I've tried speedrunning on stream. It's not as easy as some will make it look. Like, I tried doing a 16-star run of Mario. And then I remembered, oh yeah, the version I'm playing on is the patched version on the 3D collection. It's the Japanese Shindo version that does not allow the backwards long jump as like, crud. Which you kind of need for 16-star runs. Then I started on a new game, and then I come to find out the Switch Online version is not the best version for precision. Because for some reason, you cannot trigger backwards long jump easily and continuously. You have to keep a very particular rhythm going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, instead of going out of fire, basically. Though there is one game, VR game, I do want to speedrun. Though it technically would still count as a console or PC game. I want to speedrun the VR version of Resident Evil 4. One, because I own it, because I wanted to have at least one good game besides Beat Saber on my Quest, so if I ever traveled around with it, I would have another game to play. Let's see. Is it my only game on here? Yeah. It's the only game I have that does not require an internet connection that's on my Quest headset right now. So. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and get ready to end the stream in a few minutes. Because one, it's almost time for me to go ahead and get ready to wrap up things for the stream. And two, Chrono has to go to the bathroom. So it's like, by the time I get back from the bathroom, I'm going to end up ending the stream anyway. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to hold it. Yes, you beat me to it. No matter how many viewers I have, I will raid out to someone. Because one viewer plus me is better than nothing. It's always better to go raid someone. Especially if it's a small creator. So right now, let's see who... Well, that would eat up my bandwidth. Apparently my stream's been playing in the background this entire time. Which would explain why my connection sucked. Okay, let's see who's online today. Huh. Tempting. And I say tempting because it's Rescus. Wolfie. And he just started. So, I guess that's who we're going to raid today. Because everyone else that is up that I usually would stream is getting ready to end their streams. Or starting late. Also, I know you would like to go watch them a little bit. So we'll go ahead and raid out to them. Holy crud, they remixed that track for Sonic Team Racing. Sweet. I did not know that. The more you know. Alright. Alright, there we go. So, thanks for coming in, Gaz. Thank you for coming in, Mia. And even though Katniss isn't here anymore, thank you for stopping, Katniss. Always a pleasure to have you pop in. And I hope you had a fun time, Gaz. Because, like I said, if you get me to find a subject, I will talk nonstop. And I need to find a better way for my tracking on my controllers. So, give me a second, because I'm going to go ahead and turn my music off so I can hear Resk a little bit as we're raiding. So, all right. You have a good day, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. And if you're interested, my next stream will be Friday in the morning. Not sure if it's going to be VR chat or if it's going to be a game. If it's going to be a game, it's either going to be Sonic X Shadow, because I can beat that really quickly, or it's going to be some more Fantasy Star Online and Atlas. And with that, everyone have a good day. Stay hydrated. And I just had a blank. Either way, everyone have a wonderful day.